Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I saw some daffodils starting to pop up in my beds outside yesterday, but I think that's a trap. I am not buying that spring is close at hand. Not just yet. Anyhow, we have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Monday at approximately 4:45 p.m., a stabbing incident took place at the Walmart on Chesapeake Center Drive in Glen Burnie. The Anne Arundel County Police report that a conflict involving three males escalated when a female suspect stabbed one of them. The suspects, including the stabber, fled the scene in a red sedan. The victim, who did suffer non-life-threatening injuries, was hospitalized. The police are searching for two females and one male in connection with this incident. In transportation news, Maryland is set to receive over $213 million from federal funds to replace its aging fleet of light rail trains. This funding, part of President Biden's $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure law, will rejuvenate the state's public transit system. Maryland is going to contribute an additional $90 million, with the total project estimated to cost $450 million. This does follow recent demands from the Baltimore Transit Equity Coalition for the Red Line project to be served by light rail. It also follows a 2-week period when the MTA pulled all of the light rail cars out of service to fix a problem. Maryland has been ranked as the third most educated state in the United States, according to WalletHub's annual ranking. The state stands out for its percentage of graduate or professional degree holders and its enactment of a free statewide community college program. Virginia also scored pretty well. The Washington, D.C. metro area was ranked third among metros for educational attainment. Not too bad. Go Maryland. In sports news, the Bowie Baysox, the AA affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles, have announced their 2024 promotional schedule and the sale of single-game tickets. The season will kick off on April 5th against the Reading Fighting Phils. The schedule includes weekly promotions, bobblehead giveaways, and family-friendly events. Highlights will include the Gotta Have Faith Fridays and Sunday Family Fun Day. And of course, an Annapolis favorite, Navy Night, where the Academy releases 1,000 plebes for the first time in the summer. Always a great night. And be sure to keep listening because we're going to have a lot of tickets to give away this summer, as we do every year. Lastly, the Maryland State Fair has announced its schedule, running for 3 weekends during the summer. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, August 22nd through September 8th. Big Time Rush will headline the 2024 Live On Track concert series during the fair's last weekend. General admission lawn tickets for the concert, which include fair admission, will begin on sale starting Friday. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we're spotlighting the Department of Social Services and specifically foster parenting. And we actually speak to a pair of foster parents who really surprised me. And by now you know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your email inbox every night at 7 p.m. It'll keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories, and it is paywall free. That's an important part. Many thanks in advance, as always. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight. George Young from DCMD VA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you will find, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. Anyhow, all that's coming up for you in just a bit, so stick around.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at MacMedics.com. When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, February 21st. Yesterday was a virtual repeat of Monday's conditions for the Annapolis region, and today will generally be the same, with slightly warmer temps and some clouds entering the picture tomorrow, ahead of some rain Friday before skies clear for the weekend. Look for highs today in the mid to upper 40s with tons of sun, followed by mixed skies tomorrow with temps around the 50-degree mark for afternoon highs, with a very small chance of a shower sneaking into the region in the PM hours ahead of some rain Friday with highs in the mid to upper 50s. From there, skies clear again for the weekend, with temps in the mid to upper 40s Saturday and low to mid 50s Sunday, ahead of sunshine and around 60 degrees or so next Monday for afternoon highs. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for updates throughout each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info. So you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, February 21st through Sunday, February 25th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations, so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Richard Hayward will be down at Pirates Cove in Galesville. Ben and the B Band will be at EDC in the MRE. You must be a member of the Eastport Democratic Club or a friend of a member to attend. Michael Waskey will be at Middleton Tavern in Annapolis. Joey Fitz will be back at Langways in the Crofton Gambrels area. Mark Odell of the National Bohemians will be in for Larry Lay this Wednesday up at Brian Baru, and I hear it's his big birthday hootenanny bash. Moon Cherry will be at Dark Horse, and Brett Bueller of the Hollow Truths will be at Stan and Joe's on West Street. Under my other things to do, something new in downtown Annapolis on Wednesdays, beer pong tournaments hosted by DJ Sick Turtle at Armadillos. Thursday, get to the point for Brian Ewald. Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties will be at Annapolis Market House. Ray Roten will be at Brian Brew up in Severna Park. I hear it's also Margarita Day on Thursday, and Hurricane Kevin is having his annual party over on the shore. Yes, Hurricane Kevin and Cat 5 will be celebrating Margarita Day at El Jeffy Mexican Kitchen and Tequila Bar over in Stevensville. And under my other things to do, open mic presented by Hurricane Kevin will be hosted this week by Brent Austin Dunn, and it's at Vibe. Friday night music, start with Happy Hour at Blackwall Hitch with Stephen Henson and stay for John Frey's project. Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties will be at Ram's Head Tavern. Sharon and the Edge and Friends will be back at the Fleet Reserve Club in Annapolis. David Sparrow will be at Smashing Grapes up in Gambrills, which they just announced will be turning into the Farmhouse Gambrills. The Bards will be up at Severna Park Tap House. Big Money Band will be at Annapolis Smokehouse in Annapolis. Sidewalk Soul will be back at Middleton Tavern. Big Night at Vibe, 3 bands. Siffers Band, Moran Tripp Band, and All You Need Band, all at Vibe on Friday night. One big show with a lot of music. Also Friday night, Desert Shade will be at Stan & Joe's on West Street. The Second Alarm Brew House, which is my favorite coffee shop, is closing up in Pasadena. It will be closing at the beginning of March, which means the Speakeasy, which had music, is also closing. But it's not closing down quietly. Music is booked every weekend until the end. You must be a guest of a member, but join me as my guest. This Friday night, Chris Button will play 8 to 10, and Brother Bill will play starting at 10, taking it till midnight. Saturday, Nate Finn will be down at Santa Joe's Riverside in Galesville. Music is back at Gina's Cantina in Millersville, and this Saturday is Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties. David Sparrow will be at the Lodge in Annapolis. Higher Education will be at Mother's Peninsula Grill in Arnold. Joey Fitz will be at Severna Park Tap House. Red Buddy and the Ruckus will be at Rumor Reel up in Pasadena. Adam Forbes of Sidewalk Soul will be solo at Ram's Head Tavern in Annapolis. And Michael McHenry Tribe will be at Dark Horse. Sunday Fun Day. It's time to help support Annapolis St. Patrick's Parade, the best free parade in Annapolis for years. This week's fundraiser will be at Santa Joe's in downtown Annapolis Sunday afternoon with music by Omic Pub Band. Then stay for music that night there with Sean Owen of Sean Owen Band. Also on Saturday, Wendell Live will be at Carpaccio's singing the tribute to Sinatra. Jack Shank and Nate Finn are back together at Annapolis Market House on Sunday. Stephen Henson will be at Galway Bay. And Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties will be at Mother's in Arnold. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage of your cell phone, then they become an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.